Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today is May 27th, 2012, Sunday. I am speaking with Dr. Ranajit Kumar Datta. This interview is being conducted in Cleveland, Ohio. Dr. Datta, what's your desh? Home?
Sylhet.
Sylhet. Where in Sylhet?
Sylhet town.
In town? What neighborhood? Do you remember?
Well, it was named by, since all our relatives are there, known as Datta-Para.
Datta-Para. So all the Dattas. So how long have they lived? Many hundreds of years?
No.
5, 10?
No. Original house was Deshagram.
Okay.
Original place was Lakhai.
Lakhai. Where is Lakhai?
In Hobiganj.
Hobiganj. Have you ever gone to Lakhai?
Only once.
Only once. So how was Lakhai village like?
I've never lived there, so
was it a mixed village or?
Only used to go there during Puja festival for 4 or 5 days.
Was it a mixed village or Hindu village or Muslim village?
It was mostly Hindu village.
Mostly Hindu village.
And Hindu and other, what do you call them?
Buddhists.
No, fisheries.
Jele. But Jele Hindus.
Jele Hindus.
Jele Hindu, but all kinds of Hindu basically. So how long have your generations lived there? How many generations?
Oh, see, we have the full...
5 generations, 10 generations, 20 generations?
Since 1762.
62, so you have record. So you're one of the original inhabitants probably of that village.
Right.
They came and settled or something. Now tell me about your Datta-Para neighborhood in Sylhet.
Well, I was born there.
Okay.
And then we lived there. I lived there only since I was 13 or 14 years old.
Okay.
And at that time it was Lord Kelenge, Pakistan.
Oh, that means it was that Pakistan was being created.
Right.
Fighting for Pakistan. In Sylhet too, you remember?
Yes, it was terrible.
How terrible was it?
Terrible. We were afraid of going out in the evening.
Even in your Datta-Para, I assumed it's a Hindu neighborhood.
It was surrounded by Muslims.
So you're afraid, and do you think they were also Bengali Muslims? So they were
Bengali Muslims.
But they were fear of attack on you, on your family.
Yes.
Right. How long did it continue like that?
Well, started in I would say I was very young. I cannot pinpoint it.
No, but roughly.
Roughly in the late 40s, mid 40s.
And then it continued for a long time.
Right, in 47, 48 when I left.
48. So were there any incident? Were there any actual happenings there?
Yes, many 2, 3 of our relatives were killed.
Really?
Yes.
In Datta-Para itself or somewhere else?
Just outside.
Outside.
You know that rail station Bhairab?
Yes, we know Bhairab.
Well, on the train, they were raided and killed.
Oh, yeah, I have heard that was the only land bridge connecting east and west.
Right.
And trains used to be stopped there on over the Bhairab river, and people used to be killed and dropped into the river.
Right, exactly.
Is that what was happening?
One of our relatives, 2 of our relatives were killed there. He was a very famous professor.
Do you remember the name?
Yes, Jogesh Das.
Yeah.
Jogesh Das.
Jogesh Das.
And his eldest son.
Eldest son.
I don't remember his name.
And his eldest son was killed.
And his eldest son. Jogesh Das was a very famous professor at the government college.
Yes.
But he resigned the professorship during Gandhi's call for non-violence.
Non-violence.
And then there's a women's college was created, and he joined there.
Oh, I see. Now, did you go to school in Datta-Para?
No, I'm in Sylhet. There's government high school.
Government high school.
Joined there.
How many years did you go to school?
From 5th, class 5 to class 10.
Class 10. And you finished high school there?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Because 47 partition was there.
Yes.
So we left Sylhet. I left Sylhet and came to Assam, Silchar.
Silchar, just across the border on the other side.
Border, 30-40 miles from
town.
And I graduated from that school under Guwahati University.
And what was the name of the school from where you graduated?
Silchar Government High School.
Government. Why Silchar? Who went to
Because
Silchar?
Our relatives were there.
There were some relatives. So they gave you shelter to live there?
Right.
Who else besides you went there?
I myself alone.
Only you are a young teenager.
Right.
Your parents sent you there.
Right.
And your parents lived in?
No, my father was gone. My mother sent me there.
Mother. So how did your mother survive?
Very with fear.
Okay. For how long did you stay back, or did she all along, or did she ever migrate to India?
She left Sylhet in 65.
65, much later.
Much later.
So you were separated from your family, from your mother, for a long time. Did you ever see her after you left in 47?
No, my mother. I'm kind of vague now that exact date.
Yeah.
Before 62, I believe.
Okay.
Because our house should be disposed of, it should be sold,
okay,
and everything. After she has completed all those things, then she moved to Calcutta.
Moved to Calcutta? Why Calcutta? Why not Silchar?
Because Calcutta, my sisters, brothers, they were working in Calcutta.
Oh, so they found shelter there.
Right.
Do you know who they sold the property to?
To a Muslim.
To a Muslim. Did he get good price?
No.
So, was it so just for a small amount of money, you think? There was a big loss?
Oh, it was tremendous loss.
Tremendous
loss.
How many, and you lived there for many generations?
On that house,
yes.
Sylhet?
Yes.
No, it's only 2 generations.
That's true. And you mentioned that you lived in your village, I forget the name?
Lakhai.
Lakhai, for many, many generations.
For many
1762
right.
Onwards. Now, who made the decision that did you have other brothers and sisters?
Yes.
And did they live with your mother?
Well, not all of them. Gradually they moved out of that place. So one by one, my mother stayed there alone.
Oh.
With,
for until 60s, early 60s.
Early 60s.
How was life like for her? Did she tell you?
Well, she was not very comfortable. She didn't tell me everything because I was not living there.
Yeah. And did your uncles and cousins and other Dattos used to live there? Did they support her?
No. I mean, financially, no. But because my father he had a very well-placed job. He was the director, superintendent of agriculture for the state of Assam.
Assam. Now, yeah, Sylhet was in Assam then.
Right.
What's your name of your father?
Satyendra Chandra Datta.
And your mother?
Kiran Prabha Datta.
Kiran Prabha Datta. Was she a housewife, or she also
Just
worked
a housewife,
outside?
yes.
Now, so basically it fell on your mother to take decision
Right.
to move to
well, we were all children were scattered outside.
So they were all split all over.
Right.
So when was after you left, when was the next time you saw your mother? After how many years?
I saw her in 58.
So almost after 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Were you able to keep in touch with her?
Oh yes, regular.
By letters
right.
and so gradually, one by one, how many brothers and sisters you had?
Well, I have 10 siblings. So
10 siblings.
We are all 11 together.
All of them have left Bangladesh, or there are some still living there?
No, nobody's
living there. So gradually people moved to India,
right,
one by one, and finding.
Right.
How was the life like for displaced persons like that, a refugee like that?
Oh, it was very difficult. I mean, going through uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
Even today, at night I wake up, what kind of scaring feeling I had.
And you became a very renowned scientist. So
well, I don't know.
But you finished from there. You went to Presidency College, right?
Right.
And which is the premier institution of India at that
right.
time. And then you became. When did you come to the United States?
58.
58. You came as a scientist, or to
No, I did in the graduate school.
Graduate school where?
Penn State.
Penn State. And you did your doctorate
From Penn State.
Penn State. Now, tell us about how was the building like in Datta-ISPaD? Was it a big building, small building?
It was a big building.
Brick and concrete?
Concrete and it's a Tudor type house.
Okay.
So it's a wooden and concrete.
And it's a 1-story, 2-story.
1 story.
And you had land besides
Yes,
for
right.
gardening and other things.
The house itself had 35 rooms.
35 rooms. It was really. And then when you were displaced, how many rooms you were?
Well, during the wartime, during the early 40s, all my, actually three families, my uncle, they lived there. So one after another, they moved out.
No, I mean after displacement, after you fled to India, I mean how tough was it, how easy or difficult was it for the family? That means how was the accommodation like?
It was very difficult. We got an apartment in Calcutta for three rooms.
3 rooms. And scores of dozens of people living there?
Right.
Lots of people living
Not too many, but we have about 4 or 5. My brothers, sisters.
Sisters and siblings and your mother.
And we lived in, my brothers, we lived in Calcutta in dormitories.
Now, in your going back to your village, is there any other relation still living in your ancestral village?
Not that I know of.
Not that. And how was the home there? How did it look like? Do you remember?
Oh yes, I visited only once. Okay. I remember.
But you went to other pujas also during?
Yes, during the pujas time.
Yeah.
And it was
brick, wooden, with
right.
With thatch or tin, something, tin roof.
Corrugated.
Yeah, that was a typical of Bengali style.
Because it rains very much.
Yes. In Habiganj.
And there was a deity there.
Yeah.
Because of the deity, we used to go there once a year.
Deity of what? What deity?
Durga.
Durga deity. Do you know if that temple is there or not?
No, that's abandoned. This deity was brought to.
The small one was
small
brought,
one.
but not the big one.
Not the big one. Every puja time, they used to design one
Okay.
and build one. But that small deity, it came to Silchar.
Okay, Silchar. So they established a temple there?
A temple there.
There are other dattas there?
Right.
Are some of your ancestors? Okay. You are able to read. Now, can I, what else besides your fleeing and the killing of on Voira Bridge, was there other incidents that come to your mind that ever happened to your family?
Well,
unfortunate incidents.
In my case, I would say that school relationship between Hindus and Muslims became very strained.
Very strained. Not before partition. It was not. They were
late 40s.
Late 40s, when the rise of partition
right.
rose its head. Even in Sylhet, which is part of Assam then.
Right.
Even there, the relations became very strained, very difficult. Any other incidents of killing, injury, or anything else you recall?
No, I don't recall them.
Okay.
No, not directly in our immediate family.
Okay.
But otherwise, I mean, everybody was afraid. At night, if somebody comes home late, we are worried.
Yeah. But why couldn't Hindus organize and defend themselves?
Well, they are a very minority there.
But minority in India, minority in America still fights back.
Right. Well, I guess we are not that.
Okay.
But one thing I must add here. I made very peace with myself about the Muslims. I arranged for scholarship for Muslim students in Bangladesh, and I took grant and worked there myself with ceramic industries in Bangladesh.
Very nice.
I stayed there for 2 months at one time in 2002.
Two? Okay. And in what town?
Dhaka.
Dhaka. So how was your experience when you stayed there in Dhaka?
By that time things were changed.
Okay. This is 2002 though?
2002.
Okay.
Or 2000. 2000 then I used to visit several times.
Okay.
Because my research was going on.
Okay.
And the grant money I got from Bangladesh government as well as from Japan.
Okay. So, and you did it from the United States, you brought that to your place that you fled from. That's very wonderful. Now, have you ever realized why, for example, in Hindu majority West Bengal, where Muslims are minority, they were able to stay, but why in Muslim majority Bangladesh, where Hindus and Hindus couldn't stay?
Because of this, I told you, this Lord killing Pakistan.
Yeah.
That was the main goal.
That means we'll fight to get Pakistan. But that's all right. But then in West Bengal, they were able to stay. Nobody migrated to Pakistan. Hardly anybody migrated to Pakistan. But on the other
Pakistan
hand,
means what is now East
is Pakistan or Bangladesh now?
Right.
But the reverse that is happened. That is that the vast majority of Hindus and Buddhists and Christians migrated to India. So why is this contradiction?
Because I don't know. I can give you my explanation that Hindus or non-Muslims felt more comfortable in India.
Yeah, of course, non-Muslims, that means Hindus, Buddhists, Christians would feel. But my question is why Muslims even felt comfortable in India, but Hindus in Bangladesh, or West Bengal and Bangladesh.
No, Muslims did not leave
West Bengal.
West Bengal.
My question why, but why Hindus left Bangladesh? Both are minorities in Bengal.
They didn't feel comfortable.
Just feeling, no reality per se.
Just feeling.
Okay.
Well, you know the Noakhali riot and all these things. So people crossed the border, came to India.
Yeah,
and
but
they're mostly Muslims. Not only Hindu, Muslims also came.
No, where Muslims? I don't know.
No, many Muslims came. Many of my friends came there. Then after Indira Gandhi signed a pact that Muslims must go back, their property should be returned, and Sheikh Mujibur.
But that is 1971.
1971, right.
Noakhali is 46.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever feel discriminated in India as a refugee?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, my case was different because I went to Presidency College.
Yeah.
Only discrimination I faced with other fellow students.
But not discrimination, it's competition.
Competition.
Yeah, not discrimination, you know. I'm almost coming to the end. Now, you mentioned that when you went back to Bangladesh, you were received very warmly.
Right.
Did you ever go back in your home in Sylhet?
Yes.
And what did the present owner feel like?
Well, present owner actually, they thought at that time Indian armed forces. I went in 73.
Okay.
So Indian armed forces just left that place. They helped to liberate Bangladesh.
Okay.
And they were afraid that possibly would come back and reclaim the house.
Okay.
So I told them there's absolutely no fear.
So there was some fear that you might reclaim. And did you go back to your ancestral village?
No, I didn't go.
Okay. But no, I'm talking in the 2000, 2002 when you went there. So you felt really warmth there.
Right.
But did you, from rest of the people, did they welcome you as a
Yes.
Bangladeshi?
Yes, right.
Very nice.
Our house was bought by the family of Rejwana Chaudhary Banna.
Oh, I see. One of the very wealthy, very well-known musician.
Right.
Did you meet her?
Oh yeah, she's very friendly with me.
Okay, but she lives in your house, in your ancestral home.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay, she's
Well,
a very famous.
they also sold the house.
Okay. Well, now they have sold to somebody else. Somebody else owns it. I'm almost very close to the end. So, if people ask you where is your home, what do you say?
I say Sylhet, which is now Bangladesh.
Okay, but you don't say India.
No.
Okay. Do you think Hindus and Muslims can live together?
I think in Bangladesh, what I see, they can live together. But at the same time, there may be some kind of, I really cannot predict anything. But what I see now, I think they can live together.
All right, very nice. I'm just almost to the end. So, is there anything? Is there anything else that I didn't ask you want to share with us? That I didn't ask comes to your mind?
Well, I can see a definite distinction between Hindu Bangladeshis who immigrated to America, and also like us who went to India. The recent Bangladeshi immigrants, among them Hindus, Buddhists, they formed their own religion group. Very strict observation. And they have their own puja, own celebration and everything. And Indian Hindus don't mingle, don't go to attend those pujas.
You too? You don't go?
No, I don't go. I don't go because in puja time I'm not there.
No, I mean, you're talking about Cleveland. You're talking about in the United States, right?
Well, in Cleveland there is no pujas by Bangladeshi Hindus.
Okay.
I see on the Tikana,
Yeah.
the newspaper, that Bangladeshi Hindus are forming their own organization, own puja. You know that.
Yeah.
So I've never been there.
Okay.
But if I'm there, I would like to attend.
Okay, very nice. So, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Thank you.